Hey everyone, welcome to this DualStream tutorial video where I'm going to be showing you how to get your first live stream scenes set up and how to be streaming in multiple formats to multiple platforms in just a few minutes. It's a really easy thing to get started, but before you do, you will need to get DualStream, and you can head over to dualstream.gg to download the latest version. Once you have DualStream installed and have it open, you'll notice that you have two canvas, one for desktop and one for mobile. And as you click either of them, you will see the top text here highlight. So now that you have the app open, let's direct our attention on over to the left side of the app, where we see we've got a bunch of drop-down menus. What this allows you to do is access all of your devices that you have connected to your streaming software, and they're available in these easy-to-access drop-down menus. So if I want to get started with Capture Card, I can click the Capture Card section, and my Elgato will show up right there. And if I click the plus sign, we'll allow it to show up on both canvases. Now, you may notice that I can manipulate these however I see fit without it actually influencing the other side, and that is by design. We'll just, for our desktop horizontal format, enlarge it. So I'm going to fit it to the maximum size by double clicking. You can also go over to the side panel, as you can see over here, fill screen stretch button to get the same effect. So once we have that all set up, what I want to do to ensure that I don't move my capture anywhere else is I'm going to click the padlock over here, and that will make it so that I can now no longer manipulate that source. Once we have the capture card added, you may notice that we have no audio. That's because our audio source has not actually been added yet. But for all intents and purposes, everybody will be heading over to the audio section and clicking the drop-down. From here, you'll see all of your connected audio devices, whether it's a capture card, the desktop audio itself, or a microphone in your audio mixers. For me, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add the audio of the capture card, and I'm going to click plus, and you'll notice that the audio meter immediately shows up. If I click on it, I can then change the volume controls, the input gain of it, and anything else that I might want to do. I could even click exclude from VOD, and if this is turned on, that means that if I have the VOD of this video on Twitch, for example, it will not have that audio included. So be mindful of that. You can preserve your clips, avoid DMCA, or whatever it is that you choose to be doing with it. So once we have our game audio added, I'm actually going to need to add my microphone. I'm going to click, and immediately my microphone shows up. And like with the capture card, if I click on the source itself, we can see that I can manipulate the levels of the microphone, the input gain. I can adjust the noise gate if I think I'm hearing any static crackle or anything like that. Maybe my fan is on in the background and causing a problem. And if I want to hear my audio, I can go down to monitor and click it. So you can hear my audio in the background. We know that it's working. We have our audio, we have our capture, we have our microphone. Next, we're going to need a camera, provided that you have one. But if you do, you're going to click the camera drop-down, and each of your cameras that you have connected to your streaming PC will be showing up here. So I'm going to click this, it'll add the source, and hello, I'm Tangent. So if I take the camera and I want to move it around, you'll notice again, it's independent. I can move it and resize it as I see fit, and each of our canvases is going to be different. I got my cameras added, but as you can see, I'm on a green screen. And being on a green screen isn't quite the same as having a nice office background or things will show off. So I want to chroma key at least my desktop format. And what I'm going to do is click to highlight the camera and go over to the effects panel, and you'll see a lot of really cool things here. But to keep things simple this time, we're going to go ahead and go to chroma key. So if I switch on chroma key, you'll see that its default status already begins to make it work. Your lighting, your white balancing, your chroma key needs will vary drastically depending on the setup that you have. So make sure that you tinker around with the settings and color correction. For me though, right out of the box, and I'm willing to wager a lot of you will have this pretty easily too, a lot of you will simply need to adjust your similarity, your smoothness, and your spill reduction. So in my office, I know that around 500 is going to get me where I need. So you see me like I'm becoming a ghost. That's because my similarity has blended me into the background. So what I'm going to do is take smoothness and spill reduction and drop that down to 1, and that should get me the correct color for my needs in my streaming studio. Once we have that done, you'll notice that again, it's chroma keyed, but my vertical one is not. You don't have to have them synced up. You can have them completely separate. And as I said before, there's all sorts of really cool effects, and I encourage you to explore all those options. So let's go over what we got so far. You got your microphone, you've got your capture card, you got your capture card audio, and you got your webcam. Now that you have all of those set up, essentially you're basically ready to get started streaming. If I go and click Set Up Stream, you will notice that on the left side over here, we've got multiple streaming platforms. You'll also have ones that you don't have added at the very bottom of the screen. If you go down to Twitch and you click it, it will bring up the authorization page, and it will ask you if you want to allow DualStream to work with your streaming setup. So we're going to authorize that, and we'll see that Twitch has been added over here. Now let's go ahead and add our Kick. Similarly, it's going to ask you if you can allow or want to allow DualStream to do that. We'll click Allow Access. Kick account has been connected, and you'll notice that it is here right now. We're playing Path of Exile. I'm going to go click on the Twitch section now, and we're going to select which streams. If I want to, for example, go to Twitch and stream just horizontal there, I can click here. If I want to stream to mobile, I can also do this. It says enhanced broadcasting is required. Twitch is actually going to be allowing everybody to stream mobile very soon, in about a month. So this feature is going to be excellent for all of you on Twitch who are going to be looking to take advantage of that feature. And again, make sure that the one that's in orange is the one that's going to be going live, whether it's one or both. So if you have it gray, it's not going to go live to that platform. From here, you can enter your stream titles, or you can sync from Twitch. So if I click sync from Twitch, you see that it was a day off today. Go to Discord for updates. But if I wanted to change that, we're going to highlight here. You can also just go live with whatever you have on your Twitch page, but you can manipulate it here as well. And then we'll go ahead and check our directory. Now, if we type in Path of Exile, click that. And after this, we'll go down to our YouTube channel, and we'll see that we want both our desktop and mobile streams to be able to go out there. So that mobile will go to YouTube Shorts, as well as our desktop will go to regular YouTube stream. Of course, you're going to want to type in your respective titles here as well, and set your privacy to public if that's what you want to do. We're going to go over to Kick and enter our stream title after selecting desktop, New Season Gameplay. Go down to here, look up Path of Exile 2, click that. And again, making sure that we've got each of these actually checked off. And at this point in time, if I click Go Live, it will connect all of your streams appropriately to where they need to go. That's literally all there is to it. For the bare bones, simple status of getting yourself live to multiple formats with multiple platforms and no plugins or modifications or special hoops that you have to jump through to make that happen. If you found it useful, please do consider commenting, liking, and subscribing to our channel. And until next time, we'll catch you streaming.